If you're someone who gets a lot done, who shows up for others, who manages a full life, and yet you still feel overwhelmed, even when everything looks like it's under control, there's something you should consider. It's probably not what you think. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Cronin, a clinical psychologist and mindfulness meditation teacher. And here I share simple, science based ways to help you feel calmer, more present, and more in control without adding more to your already full life. I've been working with women for a long time, and one of the things I often see, especially with high achieving women, is this. You're doing a lot and you're doing it well, but internally, it doesn't feel the way you expected it would. Instead of feeling calm or satisfied, you might feel mentally busy, pulled in different directions, unable to turn your mind off, sometimes at night while trying to sleep, or like there's always something else you should be doing. I know these feelings personally, and over time, it starts to feel like overwhelm, even when you're accomplishing so much. Here's what's important to understand. Overwhelm isn't just about how much you're doing, it's about what your mind is doing while you're doing it. So, what do I mean? Well, many high achieving women are really good at thinking ahead, planning, anticipating what's next, and solving problems quickly. And these are real strengths and ones that we want to maintain. But they also train the mind to stay constantly active. So even when your body stops, your mind doesn't. You might sit down at the end of the day and your mind is replaying conversations or planning what's next or evaluating how things went. In other words, your attention is constantly being pulled out of the present moment. And that constant mental movement means that you aren't fully experiencing life as it unfolds. And the added mental activity that quietly plays out in the background also drains your energy. It creates a kind of internal pressure that builds over time. And that's what starts to feel like overwhelmed. So instead of asking, how do I get everything done? A more helpful question is, what is my relationship to everything I'm currently doing? And this is where mindfulness becomes really powerful. Because mindfulness is not another thing to add to your list. It's simply a different way of relating to your current experience. I'd like to suggest a small practice for you to try. Once or twice a day, pause and ask yourself, where is my attention right now? Is it in the future, planning or worrying? In the past, replaying something? On a problem, trying to figure something out? And then gently guide your attention back to the present moment. Just refocus on what you're actually doing, whether it's reading or writing emails or doing the dishes or driving. Or if that feels hard, you can just try bringing your attention to your breath, to your breathing. Just take one deep inhale and one deep exhale. This small practice is a way of grounding yourself in the here and now. So, why should you try this? Because every time you notice that your mind is not on what you're doing and you gently bring it back, you're training your mind. And that's important because the more your attention stays in the present moment, the less your energy is pulled in multiple directions, and the more your nervous system gets a chance to settle. Over time, you'll feel like you have greater control over where your attention goes, and that will help you in so many aspects of your life. Recognizing when our thoughts are on the past or on the future, is a small step in reclaiming some of the energy we lose when our minds wander. So, in closing, if you're feeling overwhelmed, it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It may simply mean that your mind has been trained to be on all the time, and that you might benefit from practicing small pauses where you gently bring your attention back to the present. If any of this resonates with you, you might want to subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing more simple, practical ways to work with your mind so life can feel just a little bit easier. Thanks for being here. Take care and be well.